Essentials only. Okay, we are now... Don't be unmuted. Okay, we are now here, Stinger, to kick off Season 2 for trucks. Daytona, 60 miles, 24 laps. Our pole sitter, Ryan Arnold, in that 17 Mobil 1 Chevy. Outside lane, Peter Kenny, his last race, Phoenix. He got screwed, or New Hampshire, he got screwed out of it by getting moved. Cam Smith not going. Kez Hill appears to have something happening with him. Checking him now, he's in the 92. Kez Hill has unfortunately disconnected. We're now going to check what happened. Checking what happened to the 7 on the start. Kez Hill appearing to have fallen out. And we're going quiet zone green this time, by. We have one caution attempt for the stage. The stage caution will be thrown on lap 12. This is the 3rd division in Stinger, and we're looking for a very interesting race so far. You can see the 17 Ryan Arnold, our pole sitter, multiple time winner. He's won at Daytona once in the Pro Championship division. That will be Cup 2000 Season 1 and NCS 21 Season 2. Tomorrow we head to ARCA at Daytona for the full oval, the backstretch, and then modifieds at the backstretch as well. That'll be a full race stream as well. After that, we have the Junior Championship at Daytona. And Kez Hill has reconnected. He will not be able to click drive until we cross the line, but he will be the lucky dog as long as no big wreck happens. We have one caution attempt for this first half. So one caution until lap 12. And we are green flag racing. Ryan Arnold with a good start. High line sort of forming up there. Not really separating like what we've seen in some other starts. Glenn Townsend on that outside. Drivers all saying green flag to kick off Season 2. We round into Turn 1. So far, so good. 43, Daniel Plaus Jr. right on the back of the 41, Alex Mullen. He took the lead in the last puck race at Pocono. Very good event. A lot of cars were under blankets battling to get their positions. Nico Cerrito in the 19 Logitech Chevy. So far, the field is really dominated by Chevys. Not too many forwards. 17 on the inside, dropping back. 51 on the inside of that 19, making the move on the 23 as well. That's the 23 of Glenn Townsend. 17's starting to make his way up. He did drop back to the rear of the pack. Trevor Davis, he is our leader now. Checking the chat one time, no one has said anything. As we come around to lap 2, 51 on that high line alone. He's on the outside of Daniel Plaus. Very interesting to see. He's running without steering assist for the first time. In that Mac Tonight car, painted by Zach. Warning. Just letting the drivers know final warning for the quiet zone. And they are now single file relatively. And we're letting the drivers know. Just letting them know how the quiet zone rule works in Stinger so drivers can focus more so. In the 9 car, that's Ethan Farley, but it's actually the 03. Doesn't have the right number assigned to it. He's on that high line. 41, Alex Mullen, the only car on the low line right now. It seems like they're trying to get a high line to form. That's Paul Pericone. We've been seeing him make a lot of moves tonight, making his way through the pack, and we have now turned on the ticker, checking it one time, making sure everything's working, and so far it just needs a little bit of an adjustment. So we are now paused, just trying to fix the numbers at the moment, and it is now fixed. When we cut back to live coverage, at the moment, Trevor Davis maintains the lead. He won the last race at Daytona in COTs. That was the Daytona 500, a fun event. And he will now lead again, and that's 76. No unsponsored forward. Highest placing forward at the moment, Daniel Plaus Jr., 43, cutting it way down low in front of the 4 car, which is a new starter, Ladner. Behind him, Glenn Townsend, a car painted by Cam Smith, who's currently in 3rd. Very good super speedway driver. He drives on keyboard, surprisingly. Seeing him be able to compete at this level is... That'll be a driver danger for the number 7. And he will get black flag. Seven car with a black flag, he nearly wrecked the entire field. Everyone's checked up behind him too wide because that's just how it is right now. Everyone had to slow down, and he's now black flag. That is Cam Smith in the 7 Fruit Loop Chevrolet. He drops back, trying to get this time by. So far, 0 cautions as we round around to lap 5. Trevor Davis, still our leader. Daniel Plus Jr. climbs into 3rd after Cam Smith nearly wrecked the entire field. Good wreck avoidance on everyone, which is why we did not end up crashing. 43 is looking to get us moved there. Not the best place to do it. This track is rather bumpy, but if I was to make a move, I'd do it in turn 1 and 2, and he's lost a lot of time going into this. 9 car loose on the bottom. That's a Roush number 6 turned upside down, but he will save it. And he's been warned for hitting the apron. Front 3 has changed. 43 Daniel Plus Jr. We said he was there earlier, but I don't think he's going to be able to stay up there for long. He's running on a new set of settings since his last Garden Stinger, and it'll be very interesting to see how he bodes with it. He climbed in this position after a car checked up the pack, and that has been it so far. Nothing in chat so far. That's the back of the pack looks to heat up. People trying to form a little middle lane, not really super high, like what you see in real life. And oh, 43 around. He saves it. Good save on the 43. Great save, actually. 23 making that high line work around the 41, Alex Mullen. No steering assist for the first time, and he will make it work. First time without steering assist, and he has a first-time good-ass save. Nice from Daniel Plus Jr. Driver of the 43 Mac Tonight Chevy, painted by Zach 103 TV. Ethan Farley, the car who I think moved him, now falling very far back. 51 Paul Perricone, he's been moving through the pack and falling through it. Oh, it's getting interesting with the 90 and the 03. They just get a warning for their actions right there. Make sure nothing happens. Driver danger for the 23 for lagging. It appears to have sorted itself out now. 43, car who saved it, he has caught back up to the field. Kez Hill, he lagged out on the start and he is back. Or no, this is not Kez Hill. Kez Hill is all the way back here. That was John Avarca. As we come to 5 to the comp. It'll be thrown on lap 11. They'll have to race back to the line for 12 because we do not have field frozen. Cam, the lap car, needs to go high. Warning to the 7 car for not following our lap down procedure. Never mind, the drivers told him to go high. Very interesting communication from them. Very weird strategy call, actually, as you see the Magna pack split off due to this call. Cam Smith 1 lap down due to a black flag. Front of the pack maintaining stagnant 4 car climbs up there after Daniel Plus Jr. got loose and saved on the bottom, which was a monumental moment. That could have wrecked the entire pack, but instead it did not. So far, 0 cautions from the lap as we go to the comp caution in 4 laps. 3, actually. No, yes, 3. Second guessing myself there, but it's a 17 and the 1. 1 of Brandon Carter. They form an outside line 4 car on that apron. Not doing the best to keep this car steady, but he's a first-time starter. That's what you can expect to see. Drivers need to develop their talent and hone in their skills in Stinger to really run very good. But 17 cutting down on the 41, leaving the 1 Brandon Carter out to dry, and they're really training right there. It seems like a snake, really slithering around as we come to lap 10, 2 to the comp. When the drivers know now. And I just found out a new keybind. If you press the apostrophe key, or the little squiggly line on the top left of your keyboard below escape, you can actually bring up chat. Very interesting to see. And it'll be thrown on lap 11. We're currently on lap 10. We're racing to get the caution. When the caution comes out, it'll be raced back to the line. So it's not over yet. Drivers can still make their moves as Alex Mullen, the Eat Florida Watermelon Nice Chevy, number 41, goes high, leaving himself out to dry. Kez Hill gets lapped, putting the 7 in a bad position, 7 is in a better position. 3 wide behind. 41 into the wall. They all keep it good. And caution. And here we go, racing back to the caution. Right now, Trevor Davis, the leader, 4 car behind him. We're coming to the caution break. This is the stage, and we come to the final half of this race after. Very short night, like all Singer Truck Championship races. This is round 1. Next race, we go to Indianapolis. After that, it was Walt Disney. But tomorrow, fun events all around. ARC at Daytona backstretch. Modifieds going there at 2. Very interesting night that you will not want to miss. As we come across the line, Trevor Davis, the leader. He really tries to get it. And we are now doing cautions, or replays. Checking the 7 car. You can see wreck replay. Number 7, he pushes into turn 1 and 2, and he ends up checking up the entire pack. It is not this lap though. Next lap. 7 car, Cam Smith, we're currently watching. He caused a big checkup going into 1 and 2 and got black flag for it. I don't think it was 1 and 2 actually. I think it was 3 and 4. Or no, it was. You can see here, he slows up mid-corner and the entire field checks up behind him. 43, Daniel Palaus, Ladner, and 23 checks up hard. Other notable moments would be the 43 Daniel Palaus Jr. making his save, which we'll not get to now. You can see the 43 Daniel Palaus Jr. This is where he had his crazy save. The entire field made it around. Going into 1 and 2, he gets moved by the 03. And they all save it. Driver endangering the 03 Ethan Farley, who's actually in the 9 truck as it appears in his paint scheme, for pushing Dan, as we just watched, into the corner, which nearly caused an accident. We're going to check the ticker now when they enter pit stops. But Glenn Townsend looking to not speed right on the limit, 54, when pace speed is 55, flying into his box. We are now checking the ticker. And so far so good, everything's looking nice. And here we go. First car off of pit road, number 4, Sadler. Or, not Sadler. Wait, is his name Sadler? Let's check. No, it's Ladner. Okay. And it will be green when the caution actually ends, according to the game. We are not short in cautions like we normally do in Stinger. But so far, a lot of cars quickly off pit road. 9, 76, and the 4. So far, so good. We're under caution. Current lineup, Tez Hill in the lead, but he's a lap down. 7 car Lucky Dog, that's Cam Smith. He was black flag, leading him going a lap down. Everyone passing him. It appears he has an EOL, end of longest line. Very interesting to see the race off pit road starting to end as drivers find their spots and see where they need to go. So far, last car, the 7 car in the wall, but last car in the lane would be the 47, John Abarca. It's green next time by. Seven did get the EOL, he's dropping way to the back of the line. Quiet zone when the lights are off. 7 car, Cam Smith is our lucky dog. Lead lap down car when the caution came out. Pace minus, shortening the caution by 1 actually. This tonight is a very short event. We'll go green on lap 13. This is the stage break in Stinger. Very interesting so far. The duel is happening right now. We were watching that earlier, and we will now check the ticker one more time, just making sure everything looks good for you guys. This is a demo ticker. It was developed in about 2 days by the league owner, Jack Curry. Very interesting here. Restarting with 10 to go. Maybe 11, actually. Two caution attempts remain. Going green on lap 15, ticker did not update properly. So far, 41 and 23 looking at facing issues. And we're quiet zone now, going green this time by. Here we go, green for the after the stage is Stinger. Very quick caution, not taking too long relatively. 7 car will be the lucky dog, so we're going to type his command out. And as they take the green flag, we will enter in closed chat. Here we go. Green flag is out. Kez Hill, our leader, he's a lap down though. He goes high to let everyone by. 7 car now in the lead lap. He's all the way at the back of the pack. Behind the 47, John Barca. Going into 1 and 2, they were discussing making that high line work, and you could see it is a storm up there. Everyone's trying to find where they can go, and it's looking like it's going to be a wreck sooner than later. 99 cuts down in front of Paul Perricone. They're both friends. Paul on the apron. Pez Hill gets left out to dry. He's dropping back. He knows that as long as he stays where he is now, he will be the lucky dog. 2 wide for the lead. Very tense racing up here. Glenn all the way on the apron, dropping back. They're looking to make it work. Ethan Farley on the inside. He's currently not our leader. He was leading at the line, but I don't think he will hold it. Maybe he will. Coming to the line, 76 versus Ethan Farley, 76. Trevor Davis will get it. Very interesting to see them work that high line. You can see just how intense it is up there. Everyone's trying to make it work. They were talking about it. They were trying to plan out strategies. Trevor Davis will cut down and leave the high line on a dry, checking up the back. Very intense racing right now. People hitting the apron. Going onto the backstretch, Ethan Farley goes high. He's trying to make it work. He's trying to get the positions that he lost just now. And he's 3 wide for second right now. Him, Peter Kenny, and it's not Peter Kenny more, Paul Perricone. Very interesting race. He gets left out to dry. He's on that high line. We saw Kez Hill go up there and have the same thing happen to him earlier. And it is not good for that number 03, well also 19 of Ethan Farley, sponsored by Goodyear. That Chevy team has fallen way back. Race is winding down. We're coming into the final stages. Point on return is 5 to go. This is going to be a very interesting finish to watch as long as they don't wreck. You can see the car's backfire. I'm pretty sure that's the 90 is Zach 103 TV, also known as Zachariah Armstrong. He was letting off. You saw his car backfire. Backfire was caused by unignited gas in the exhaust pipe, to my knowledge. It may have been completely wrong, I don't know. But as we come into the backstretch, Trevor Davis takes his lead again, looking to go back-to-back at Daytona. Rookie in second place, making a monumental debut. As for how he holds up going into Indianapolis for this championship, to be determined, but right now, he is the star of the show. This is Ladner, second place, Ford truck. He painted his car last night. He said that he hopes to do good, and I think he will. 2 wide in the mid-pack. It's letting Kez know why he did not receive a lap back there. And they're looking to heat up, but they're also looking to calm down. I think drivers are getting a little antsy, but also a little scared. You can see them starting to single file out. 3 cars on that high line. Ryan Arnold, Peter Kenny, and Paul Perricone, all in Chevys. And here we go, coming to the point in our return on lap 20. Trevor Davis, our leader, hoping that it goes green to the end because he thinks he can hold on to it. Right now, I'd be betting on Ladner. I think he can pull it off. I think he can get his first win here. First start, first win. Something we haven't seen some Zach Reigns at Talladega. Warning for the 43 for hitting that apron, sliding up, but there appears to have been a crash. Replaying, seeing what happened. He self-spun. No caution will be thrown for that. Cutting back to live coverage, the highline forming even more. Daniel Paul Jr. saying he can't keep it straight right now. Track is not loose, but this is his first time on a new set of controls, and it appears that he's struggling with it. Highest position today so far, 3rd, and he will be black flagged. Black flag for not being able to hold a line, almost wrecking the pack multiple times, and he bumps the 41 into the corner. You saw him get squirrely there, but he saves it. He was warned previously, and then he could not follow it, and therefore he was black flagged. Here we go. Still too wide. Dana plus Junior, that 43 with the black flag. This may shift the tides because that bottom line is running out of cars to really draft with. He's going to have to enter pit road this time by. And we were not yelling at Daniel Plus Jr., we were telling the driver when the point of no return was, and very squirrely on that high line. He's squeezing them up there, too wide. Everyone's battling for it. Daniel Plus Jr., he needs to pit sooner, or else he will be disqualified. He has a black flag for not holding his line. Unfortunate for that 43 team. When will he pull off? To be determined, and it is now. 43 entering pit road this time by to serve a black flag. They door slam, 99 and 4. .4076, our leader, has been warned for throwing bad blocks, and 41 has been warned for hitting the apron and sliding high. That high line needs to have room. You need to not slide up into them as we come around to the final 3 laps of this race. Just note, the white flag on the ticker will not correlate to the actual white flag. That's when the flagman is showing them. That means coming to the white flag. 24 of 24 will be the final lap. Really battling so far, no cautions. To start off Season 2, very interesting. Trevor Davis, he won at Daytona in COTs, and it looks like he'll do it again. Hopefully, Trevor Davis brings it home. He has been warned for bad blocking. 41 got warned that lap too, as we come around to lap 23 of 24 at Stinger Daytona, round 1 of the Truck Championship. We're gonna warn the 4. He's been warned in the 7 car. They're all squeezing each other, all trying to get positions there. Very tight-knit racing right now. If any mistake is made, it will result in a huge crash. Lap car 03, they need to stay high. This is Ethan Farley. He led 1 lap today. Here we go, coming to the last lap, next time by. Looking very interesting. 4 car slime time, nearly wrecking Ryan. 3 wide because of lap car. Here they go. Family running by my room. Very interesting to see. We come to the white flag. This time by Trevor Davis, our leader. 76. Everyone's getting a little energy right now. Here we come to the checkered. Highline not working at the moment. Everyone keeps it clean going into turn 1 and 2. I don't know what's going to happen here. Last time we came to the Daytona trucks, we saw him last lap move on the backstretch to win the race. They're 3 wide. 4 car throws a block. Trevor Davis gets moved. Going into turn 3 and 4. 2 side by side. Ryan Arnold and Trevor Davis. Everyone's trying to make it where they can, but it is not going anywhere. Trevor Davis, I think he's going to win this race. Side by side at Daytona. Caution free so far. Here we go. Ryan gets it at the line. Ryan will win it at the line. Wild finish. That was so good. That was crazy. Ryan Arnold, our winner in Stinger. Wild finish. Great race. That was crazy, man. That is a beautiful way to end the race. Ryan Arnold, the 17 Mobile 1 Chevrolet, our winner. Everyone tried to make it work. That was a crazy finish. Trevor Davis, the man who was leading on the last lap, flying by. That was insane. That's amazing. 17, our winner, coming around to do his burnouts. He had no hope going out of turn 2, and he won it out of 4. Ryan Arnold, our winner at Daytona for round 1 of the championship in trucks. Beautiful race. No caution flags. It was amazing to commentate this. That was amazing. He's doing his burnouts, and now he's won this race, led the last lap in a crazy finish. Very exciting at Daytona. Ryan Arnold, our winner, and we will now do a replay of that finish. You can see here Ryan Arnold barely making it work, coming around a 4. I don't know how he did this. Everyone just started pushing each other, and it was really enough. Coming to the line, he made it work. 3 wide in the lead, and he wins it. This has been Stinger. End of the race. 0 cautions. Very fun night. Thank you for watching. This has been Stinger TV. We're back tomorrow for ARCA at the backstretch, ARCA at the full oval, and Modifines at the backstretch. I hope you've enjoyed tonight's race. Have a good night, everyone.